6 up-and-coming brokers, 6 ambitious candidates, all with one aim, to be crowned Broker Apprentice 2016. LV's offices, in the heart of the City of London. Here today, the 6 broker apprentices will say goodbye to their team allegiances, and it's every man and woman for themselves, as they pitch a scheme idea to LV's Michael Lawrence, Iros Jones and Mike Crane.
Well done with the Broker Expo Challenge. I hope you all enjoyed your time in Coventry. For the next challenge, this is an opportunity for you to work on an individual basis. And I'd like to invite each of you to pitch to myself and fellow judges on a scheme or an opportunity that you see in the industry that you'd like to take forward. Good luck.
Each apprentice has 10 minutes, and 10 minutes only, to win the trio over with their proposal. First up on presentation duties, it is Jonathan.
I'm quite excited about the task, but also, of course, there's nerves there too. There's been a lot of preparation gone into it and a lot of work trying to perfect the presentation and make sure that I'm covering all aspects I need to. The initial brief was to present a scheme to yourselves that LV could exclusively underwrite. So my proposal is to attach motor fleet insurance to a company's select benefit programme. So this will be motor fleet insurance for employees and staff members, and we'll be targeting the mass motor market. So in terms of target market, there's a huge market out there ready for a scheme like this. As you can see, employers such as NHS with around 1.2 million employees in the UK and Tesco with over 310,000 means there is a huge market out there for motor insurance to be applied to a company's benefit programme.
Any thoughts on what sort of information we'd be looking to gain from that would be real value?
It could range from people's age. So of course if they're 18, then it's going to be a lot higher risk than if they're, say, in the 40s or 50s. I also thought that you could risk profile on the engine size or the car, the vehicle they're driving or looking to insure, and I think they're the two main areas you would want to look at and the two biggest risks to the underwriting fleet you'd be doing.
Okay, thank you very much.
Next up is Shimon.
I am pretty happy with the scheme I came up with together with my director, and I feel pretty confident about it, and I think that I am able to deliver a really good message to the board. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been in numerous discussions with both fish and chip shop owners and the engineering engineers who carries out the deep fat frying range servicing. And I've came up with an idea how to ultimately benefit and aid the business owners in the UK who runs fish and chip shops. In terms of getting the market search, we are in talks with a National Federation of Fish Fryers who invited us to become a member. However, we would like to have the underwriter behind us for that scheme before we go forward with that membership, in order for us to access a new, somehow closed market for those fish fryers who only deals with members of NFFF.
How would you go about marketing this and making sure that the fish and chip shop owners really understood the benefits?
Well, as currently we've got our magazines that we advert our promotions to the fish owners anyway, but if we get the approval of the body association, then we would also advertise over there. We would be kind of part of the members of directories over there.
Dean unveils his idea.
This task seems a lot more real. The other tasks have been good fun, they've been knowledgeful, but this one is a lot of hard work. It's a lot more professional to come across and present it to an actual board of directors essentially, so it's a lot more serious, but I quite enjoy it. I'm really excited today to bring to you here UniSaver Insurance, a better deal for students, offering a pay-as-you-go policy with flexible rates for the university student. So as LV already do telematics, what we want to do here today is to take the opportunity to utilise and build on the existing product that's already there, but offer a variation specific to university students who live away from home, offering a flexible policy with inviting rates for the consumer and also a profitable policy for the underwriters and brokers involved as well.
Have you been able to quantify what size that market is? So what's the potential?
Well, as of the study The Guardian had done, I do believe it was just under 400,000 was the amount of people last year attending university within the UK this year. I wasn't honestly able to find any stats about how many of those students have cars, but the overall market size in general is just under 400,000, and we would assume that a reasonable percentage of those do have vehicles, or if this was in place, would be more likely to have access.
Thank you very much, Dean.
Francesca follows Dean.
The task ahead I'm really excited about. We've been working on it for 2 weeks now, so it's just getting in the room and pitching it to them. I'm not nervous yet. I'm sure I will be when I'm in there, but I mean, they're all lovely. It's an idea hopefully they are already aware of, so it'll be more of a discussion than me trying to sell them something. Just a general question, have you heard of the VNUC ruling? Out in Europe? No? Okay, well I'll give you a bit of information about it. In Europe, some man was on a farm and he was on a ladder. A tractor with a trailer hit into the ladder and he fell off. He then went to the courts to claim compensation, and it was ruled against him because there was no insurance on the vehicle. So, you know, looking at the present gap in insurance, that, you know, poor old eunuch, he had a terrible fall and he didn't get paid out for it. It's, you know, amending our way of insurance to be able to cater for anything that goes wrong.
Could you just tell me how you identified this area and what made you decide to pitch this particular area to us?
I won't lie to you, I've changed my idea many, many times. I started with road bike insurance, then I went on to drone insurance, and I really wanted to come in today and show that I am new to the insurance industry, but I'm learning, I'm willing to learn.
Okay, thank you very much.
Now it's Craig's turn in the spotlight.
Quite excited, but a little bit apprehensive about it. It's always difficult to be in there on your own with an individual pitch. But no, I think the prep's worked well so far, so I'm fairly confident about it. Morning everybody, Craig from Castle Insurance Services. I'm here today to pitch to you a potential new scheme for personal cyber insurance. According to the World Economic Forum's 2016 Global Risk Report, cybersecurity is recognised as one of the greatest threats to business around the world, with a global cost of crimes estimated at $445 billion.
How will you ensure that customers do understand what it is that they need and that they're getting the right level of cover?
Yeah, I'm pleased you mentioned the possible stigma that we have around the add-on products. Do feel that the value of this product is going to far outweigh possibly even our own family legal expenses that we run at the moment.
Finally, Katie looks to impress.
I'm feeling very nervous at this moment in time, obviously where I'm last. I've seen everyone go in and out, and they all seem a bit shaken up, so yeah, I'm starting to feel nervous.
Hi, Katie Waugh. I'm here to present to you today an opportunity to you, which is a niche and necessary scheme which is incredibly current. As you see from up here, it's to do with asylum seekers. My aim is to make it more accessible and affordable to insure properties which tenant asylum seekers and refugees.
Do you know the profitability of the current portfolio?
In terms of profitability, I've looked at it. It's not incredibly profitable, if I'm honest with you. I haven't got exact figures, I'm not going to lie.
So now we decide.
Having heard the 6 proposals, Michael, Iros and Mike discussed the merits of each to come up with a winner.
Thank you very much for all presenting your opportunities to us. We really enjoyed listening to you. It's really refreshing to see how new people in our industry can look at things through a different lens, come up with some different ideas and different opportunities about how we can address things. That made our job really difficult to try to decide on who should win this task. But after a lot of deliberation, looking at all the great ideas, I'm pleased to say that the winner of this task is Dean. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done, all of you. It's good.
To win the Schemes Challenge, I am over the moon. I would say shocked because there are a lot of strong contenders, but I know how much work I've put into it and covered all the bases, and it wasn't a last minute decision. There were no, just fire this in and hope for the best. I did put a lot of preparation into it, so preparation is key, and that has come through in this.
With Dean declared the winner, the candidates must now prepare for their big interviews with LV Broker Managing Director Mike Crane, and their last chance to put their case forward as to why they should be crowned the Broker Apprentice 2016. Next time on the Broker Apprentice.
I'm really looking for today to get your help and your insight into what you've seen of the candidates. What have you learned about yourself?
I'm actually quite confident, and maybe more confident than I thought.
Her ideas just need to be developed a bit more.
I already knew that I was good at teamwork, but I didn't realise how good I was.
What have you learned about yourself?
It's a bit of a cocktail really to be successful in this industry.
Confidence.
This is a good idea and this will work.
Let's talk about Shimon. Iris.